Hello, everybody, and welcome to Your World on Canvas. Today on my walk, I was having some thoughts that I wanted to share with you, and I could have done it, videotape whilst I was walking, but that's my personal time for my daily motivation, and so it inspires me to speak to you on different things. And today, the universe asked me to share my story with you, and I really have not shared my story with people before. No, not on this next level. I can actually tell you that. So we'll be operating in the world in perpetuity, I guess. So I shall begin with telling you that I have 3 degrees, everything that America said that a good American citizen should have. A bachelor's, aspired to get an MBA, which I did, and aspired to get a doctorate, which I did. Now, I am a doctor of education, EDD. I've always wanted to become a doctor, but I wanted to become a medical doctor. And there were circumstances that occurred in my life that prevented me from doing it. And now as I look back, it's because I allowed others to stop me. But again, some things you can't control, such as the situations happening when you're a child. I came to this country at 7 years old. My mother left me to come to this country and make a better way for her children when I was 2 years old. So my brother, who is 2 years older than me, and then my sister, who's about a year and a half younger than me. Now, I'm the only one out of the three. Now, the fourth, my youngest brother was born here 2 summers ago. So we'll keep him out of the story. So I didn't know who my father was. In fact, when my mother introduced my youngest brother's father to me, I started calling him Daddy, and she got so upset. No, call him Daddy. Never. I've never done that ever since she started. It's always Mr. Earl. Everybody knows a Mr. Earl. Well, I had my own personal Mr. Earl. Came to this country, 7 years old. He started in my country. Hey, there are pedophiles everywhere. So started there, came here again, somehow, both male and female now, go around. Those things happen to me. I never felt the urge to tell my mother because I never felt that she believed it, because there were never conversations between us that were mother-daughter. She never told me about my cycle. Let me rephrase that. Let me tell you how she told me about it. Her cycle was on. She showed me instruments to use and said, this is what happened to you. This is what you use. I'm going to put yours here in the closet, so when you see it happen, that's it. That was that. And then when I did get my cycle, she told me if I was to ever get pregnant, then she'd put me out. That was the end of my sex education in my mother's home. And for the life of me, I don't understand how I did not become a statistic. But here I am. I am not a statistic. So let's move forward. When I got ready for high school, she wanted me to go to Smith High School. And I told her no. That was the only time I told her no. I don't even recall why I wanted to go to that other high school, but I wanted to go there, and so she gave in and allowed me because, again, it was a private Catholic school, and she wanted me to go to Catholic school, high school. Now, all these things I'm not putting together. Okay, I'm a child. All I know is I know what I know. So, fast forward another year or two, and the school that I was going to closed down because of financial difficulties. And I said to her, okay, I want to go to this other school. She said, no, because you're only going there because your friends are going there. I said, no, that's not true. Why don't you just send me to the school that you want me to? And she still said no. You see, the thing is now, as I got older, and as a young adult, I realized she could not afford to send me to Catholic schools on her own. So I had to find my own school because she wasn't doing it. She said, I'm not sending you, that was it. She washed her hands of me when it came to my education. And I took it upon myself. And I did. I went on, I looked up the school, found the school in my neighborhood, registered myself, that was it. Now, those days, there was more freedom. You don't have the freedom of choice like that anymore. When I was able to do all that for myself as a teenager. Excuse me. So I did. Hated the school. Kids were disrespectful. This was the first time I was exposed to drugs, drinking, kids cursing out the teachers, telling them F you, all this other things. My sensibilities were on askew because I was taught, always taught, to respect the teacher, the one who educates you. Public school taught me something different. Public school taught me education is not what it is. But I graduated, barely graduated. There was so much going on in my head. I was unhappy at home. The emotional abuses that I was taking. My mother telling me I would never amount to anything. That if she was to come into my home, that she would never take a piece of food from my head. Those were the words that were uttered to me. So those are the things that shaped me. Now, when it came to college, it didn't matter. She wanted me to go work in the kitchen. The same kitchen she worked in when she brought me here to this country, that's what she wanted me to do with my life. And again, I said no. I took my own path. I registered myself for college, signed my financial aid papers, but I still was not happy because I was in Boston. So what did I do? I joined the military. And after the military, I had no plan. I got out, I was playing basketball on the coast. I was, pretty good. I wasn't, a superstar or anything. I've actually played with some superstars. Michelle Edwards, a former WNBA player, I played with her. Medina Dixon. These are all in the early days of the WNBA. These are the players I played with some of these players. I grew up with some of those players. But I wasn't on their level. I didn't have the mental will to go forward like that because my mind was occupying other spaces. Basketball was a relief for me, away from the stresses of home. That was the only thing my mother would let me do outside of the home because she loved basketball. And I wanted to play, so she allowed me to go and play. That was the only way I was not allowed out of the home. I was not allowed to go outside and play. I was not allowed to have my friends come over. I was not allowed to have my friends call the house. So living a sheltered life like that, again, I am thankful that I didn't go crazy and become a drug addict or something else. Because those restrictions could cause me to do that once I gained my own independence and freedom, but I did not do so. So I moved forward. Once I got my bachelor's, I again went back to Boston. That's the only thing I knew. I went back to Boston. Again, banging my head against a proverbial wall, not appreciated for the things that I accomplished. No saying, oh wow, not even wow, saying wow, I'm proud of you. No I'm proud of you when I brought home that degree. First degree. Second degree, and my MBA. That one, it was like I did it because a friend talked me to it. It's crazy. And then halfway through it, again, what did I do? Went back to Boston. Why am I banging my head against the wall again? Went back, completed it, showed my mother once again. She looked at it, put it in a drawer, and carried on the conversation she was having with my sister. Wow, why am I trying to prove that I'm worthy of you? That's the question, right? So again, I'm here presenting to you my mosaic, the things that I've cleaned up in my life. Or I wouldn't be here talking to you. The universe moved me today to tell you this part. Because even though I felt I've moved on, I guess I need to just tell you so I create a much better clarity so when I speak to you about the things that I am creating now, it needs to be said. It's a clarity, it's to be creative. Got the MBA, began living in Boston. My so-called best friend who I grew up with told me she was jealous of me. I'm like, why are you jealous of me? You know, I am so proud of this lady. And I've always told her that. She raised 3 amazing daughters. None of them were single unwed mothers. None of them. All very well educated young ladies. Always told her that I was proud of her in that regard. So I could not understand why she was jealous of me, because to me I had nothing. See, but what I had, she wanted, which was freedom. To just get up and go and walk away without the responsibility of children. But that's the path you chose. You went to college, did not protect yourself, you ended up with your first daughter, you married the man, which is great. You all have 3 kids together. At least you stayed with you. Do those things. And again, I was very proud of you. But you were jealous of me. I was proud because you were able to conceive and have the kids. The one time I wasn't able to conceive, I lost my child. My child would have been a teenager right now, probably out there in the streets. And I'd be right there with him if I could. So that person is no longer in my life. It tore me to the foundations, the very fabric of my soul. Because I exposed myself to that person so, like to the depth of myself. I couldn't even tell you. Because that was supposed to be my best friend. So you go to your best friend and not think that they'll go back and use those words against you so your family will turn against you. Because you always vent. Doesn't mean that you're going to say it. You just vent it. So twisting words. So it created an even greater friction between myself and my immediate family, which continues to this day. And it's hurtful. Well, I could just move on. And that is that part of it. So let's fast forward before I got to this last degree, doctor. As I told you before, I did want to become a medical doctor, but because circumstances and things happened in my life, and just wanted to get away. The opportunities I took in life was just to get away from the mental struggles I was having. But you know, your mental struggles I was having. But I found my left. I worked on it. I chose to self-improvement, self-help. Now, no one told me to. I just did it. My spirit was just drawn to it, exploring what it is I need to do for me. Does anyone else experience the same things that I've experienced? And of course, every experience that anyone in this world has had, someone else has had to some degree or other. We always think we're all alone and no one else has experienced. No, they have not experienced your point of view of that experience. However, everyone has had a certain degree of difficulty in their life. It's just how you look at it, how it affects you. So those are the things that shape me. So, and I also have even greater times. In fact, the first time I tried to end it in the midst of like just the pain. I was 13 years old. 13 years old. And when I told my used to be best friend's mother, she told me, "Oh, stop trying to act like I'm a grown up." She never told me. My mother knew, she never told me. So this is the first time I'm really understanding this part. And so let's move forward again. Years later. Another incident. Then moving to Florida. And so you can see every time I tried to do something stupid, the universe prevented me from doing it. Let me give you another two full pictures of the last 2 times I did something. I tried. Never been hospitalized, never been to that. Just every time someone has stopped me from doing what I thought was I couldn't take another step forward in life. I'm living here, finally moved here to Florida. I moved to Florida on a whim. I just said, I'm tired of Boston. Where do I want to go? Put my finger on the map. I asked the universe for help. And I gave away everything but my computer, and my TV, and my clothing. I gave away everything I had. Everything else. Drove down here without a job. Didn't know where to stay. Actually, my hairdresser had a friend down here who allowed rented me a room for a certain amount of time. So that's how I started living here in Florida. And as I'm living here in Florida on my own, still haven't really fully dealt with the demons going on. The confusion of not knowing where to go, who I am. I was walking on the beach. I mean, always wanted to exercise somewhat, thank God. You know, I'll explain to you why I'm this size now in a few, but I used to be very much small. I'm looking at my way back to it. So I'm walking on the beach, and everything around me was great. I wasn't hearing anything, seeing anything. I heard the ocean. It was like the ocean was telling me, come on, you know you're tired. And I was about to take a left, and a voice said to me, you are so beautiful. I didn't feel beautiful. No one that I could recall prior to that ever said to me that you are so beautiful. And when he said that, it stopped me. And I went back and I tried to move on with my life. I worked on moving on. But then things kept happening because I wasn't dealing with myself. I would push it in the back burner like we all do, saying we're gonna, oh, let's just let me get this better job, let me just get the job, get the money, and then I'll be fine. I was chasing my tail. It didn't work out. Struggling with a master's, an MBA, and here I am struggling. Okay? No place to live, living rooms. I was like, oh my God, I can't do this anymore. The final straw for me was I was renting a room from someone. I thought, okay, yeah, this is good because, you know, all I need is a room to get myself started going again. And lo and behold, it wasn't this person's home. They were renting the home and weren't allowed to rent the room. Landlord found out that was it. And then at that point, I was just tired. I was not ready to take another step. So I said to the universe, listen, if tomorrow this doesn't work out, because I already applied for the VA for, you know, housing, this doesn't work out, I'm taking this bottle of vodka, and I have medication I have to take every day because I don't have a thyroid, which, you know, thyroid regulates everything that you, breathing, everything, metabolism, everything. That's what a thyroid does. I remove mine, so now I take artificial pills. So that's the only reason I'm taking a pill. Otherwise, I hate taking medication because in my prior incarnation, when I was 13, that is what I tried to do. So I said I'm going to sit down on this park bench because at the time I was in the park bench ready to go back to my room because that was the last night in my room. I had to leave the next day. So here I am. I am doing that. Got up, woke up, was all set to go. Didn't tell anybody because this was a tragedy of the situation. No one knew what my thoughts were. I wasn't going to leave a note. So don't always think because someone thinks that they're going to end things that they're going to leave a note. And it was it. No one would have known where I was. No one would have known where I'd been. I was just ready to just go. But I got the call. Everything worked out. And then I moved on. And I met a wonderful friend who, you know, allowed me to rent a room from her. And I got myself stable. I graduated with my doctorate January last year, 2019. And again, foolish me, I shared it with my family. And the silence once again remains. And because I'm sharing it with you, I believe I'm okay with it because I'm sharing it. If I wasn't okay with it, I don't believe I'd be sharing it with you. But we have all been in situations. And like I told you before, clearing that mosaic, clearing that canvas, looking at all the things, all the perceived hurts that you have, and still examine and understand that those things are not you. Where you are is temporary. If you can understand that, or at least have an idea if that's what it is, you can move forward. The clearing for you, you're creating the clearing for you. You cannot allow others to create it for you. Because you're going to say, oh, I can't because of this, I can't because of that. Those are excuses because you let the fear grip you and prevent you from living your dreams. Having only a 9 to 5 means you're living for money. You shouldn't be living for money. You should be living for your own success, creating your own success. Creating someone else's wealth is not creating your success. Whilst you're making it 75,000 grand, that person's making $2 million off of your 75,000 grand. And look at the interest. They only give you 75,000 grand, but they're making 2 million off of you, off of your hard-earned work. So make the dream work for you. Don't work for the dream. When we speak what we seek, we see what we've said. And what you need to say is, I am my mosaic.